Hello, chat. Welcome. Welcome on in. You know, JC, I haven't been watching much recently because I'm avoiding the Persona stuff so I can one day play those games, but honestly, you're becoming one of my favorite content creators. You got the content creator sleeper build. I started watching you because of Final Fantasy 16, and you just climbed the ranks completely unexpectedly. Jade. That's like the nicest comment ever. Thank you so much. I'll take that. Content creator sleeper build. I'm like a secret assassin content creator. I come in, I sneak in. People are like, oh no, I'm gonna watch this person for Final Fantasy, and no, I come in with our 200 viewer streams, and we have a great time. We win the race, chat. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I like our community. I appreciate you. It means the world. Thank you. Archie, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you. Drake also reset for 25 months. And good evening, my lord. Hope things are going well. Excited to hear your thoughts on AC, even though it has been quite some time since I last saw it. Yo, same. I can't wait to talk about it. We're going to talk about it tonight, chat. A lot has happened in the past, like, 48 hours. It's been kind of nuts. Miss Vendetta, thank you for the 5 months as well. Thank you. Welcome on in, everyone. Welcome. Hello. Hi. We're back. Crazy. It's gonna be a bit more of a chill stream night tonight, okay? Like we're not going headfirst gameplay like right away or anything like that. We might get to some gameplay of something that's in the title, maybe. But again, it more of chill stream tonight because I just want to sort of like hold on. Let me get like different music going. This music is great, but I want something else. Ooh, what do I want? Yeah, Collapse Expressway. Yeah, I love Collapse Expressway. It just makes me happy. Collapse Expressway. Let's get like an extended version. What do I want? Extended? Yes, this is perfect. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Perfect. What was I saying? Oh my god. Yeah, I want this this chat to be more chill tonight. Just kind of vibing. Who opened the door? A cat opened that. Hold on. I see you. I see her. Look at her. Look at her. Y'all see her? Go to the bathroom. No, you want to. Go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom. Oh, she needs to go to the bathroom. That's been open since I started the stream. Dude, Ellie opened it, Emmy. Ellie freaking opened it. I swear. Ellie, go to the bathroom.
First time subbing myself, started watching since FF16
hey.
DLC and immediately connected with the community and your vibes. Keep doing what you're doing, less than 3.
That makes me so happy. Y'all are so nice. No, close, you're loud. Emmy, chill. Baloney Boy, thank you for the 2 months. Sarah, thank you for the 2 months as well. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you. Like, that means the world. I didn't even expect anyone to find me from that DLC video. So that's kind of hype, actually. I am very glad that video hit with someone. Because that was like, hey, let's do a DLC video because we haven't done. Well, we did the entire 16 playthrough, and it's like, okay, we've done a bunch of Persona videos, but even though a DLC came out, let's do it. Let's do one more 16 video. So that makes me happy because those videos mean a lot to me, and Persona gets all the love, to be honest, lately. No offense to Persona guys, but y'all give the love like crazy. And the fact that people find me from Final Fantasy 16, that makes me happy because that was one of my favorite games in recent memory. If you couldn't tell, I mean, I would never have uploaded like 12 videos on that game if I didn't love it. Absolutely incredible video game. I think it's weirdly, it's a controversial video game. Some people don't like it and some people do. I think that's crazy. That game is amazing. Anyways, though, I won't get into that debate, but hey, Ellie. Hi. Come here. Come here. Hi. Hello, cat. Hello. Are you done biting my chair? Do you want... What is that? Oh. Okay. Go. You want to go out? Okay, go out. Come on. Yeah, go. I don't understand. She actually wanted to go. Anyways, if I do get Final Fantasy 16 DLC 2 within like 3-ish months is so exciting. Right? Like, we got that. We have Final Fantasy Rebirth. We got Stellar Blade, which I'm really stoked for. Don't know how you guys feel about Stellar Blade, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be playing Stellar Blade. I'm just letting you know. I think it's gonna be sick. I'm gonna get like all the outfits for Eve. It's gonna be a great time. All right, it's gonna be a great stream. I'm just gonna pretend it's Nier Automata 2 the whole time. It's gonna be awesome. Hopefully it's really good. King Wizard, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Thank you guys so much. What the heck? Yeah. Oh my gosh, so many people are just stopping by to say, hey, this is why I like doing streams like this, chat. We're just vibing because we can have more of a convo. It's great. Let's see. What are people saying? How old is Ellie? Ellie is, oh goodness, she's not 1 year old yet. She's like 8 or 9 months. She's getting there, but she's still a little kitten. She's getting big though, but she's like 9 months old. Emmy will have to fact check me on that. Something like that. I got some tea tonight, chat. I'm going tea instead of coffee lately. Madman, I know. Stellar Blade's too weeby for me. Yeah, but like, I get it, but also like embrace it. Embrace the anime, Phil. Embrace it. Join us. Join us. Stellar Blade does seem pretty banging. The woman who enjoys other women, the art style or the backside is quite eye-catching. Yeah. Blushes really hard. No, but seriously, I mean, Eve is really pretty. Yes. But I'm also just really stoked for that game because I feel like it's gonna have cool combat. Like, I kind of hope it's like Nier Automata, but a little bit more Soulsy or something. That's kind of what I'm thinking it is, but I'm not completely sure. So we'll get there. We'll see how it is. I think no matter what, it's going to be an interesting experience, and everyone's going to be down bad the whole time probably, but that's okay. You know, that's the way of life, I guess. The enemy design looks crazy. Yeah, enemy design looks sick. The guy with like the weird like saw thing, you know what I'm talking about. Looks really cool. But yeah, I'm hoping it's good. She's so tiny. Yeah, Ellie's really, really tiny. I mean, compared to Winter, she's tiny, but she's getting bigger. Like, I swear she's getting bigger. Are you going to stream the Final Fantasy 14-16 collab in April? Oh, God. I mean, probably, if you want my honest gut feeling on that, probably not. Just because, I don't know. Like, how do I word this, chat? I really like when streams have, like, a story that you guys have followed and there's like, oh, this makes sense why JC's streaming that because he's been talking about this lately. And I just haven't streamed 14 in so long that I don't know. I also don't even know what exactly that collab is, and I still need to play more of 14. But I just don't have time to play 14. Like, if I was in high school right now, or I was like a freshman in college, and I just did not want to socialize at all, and I just want to play a video game, I'd probably legit just be playing Final Fantasy 14 every day. But I just don't have time. And we'll get into that a little bit more. And I don't want to be a streamer that just comes in and goes, hey guys, I don't have time to stream what I don't have time to play Crisis Core. I'm prepping you guys, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to play Crisis Core like you guys want me to. I think we can check it out, but man, I don't know. it's the life responsibilities are crazy, and I need to be smart. I need to not be a dummy, and hopefully not have Emmy break up with me. That is like I'm joking, but seriously, I'm joking, but also not, because I don't want to just always be playing video games every single night and not seeing Emmy or not hanging out with friends. And I don't even do those things enough as it is. Do you think you'll watch the cutscenes? I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. We'll talk about it a little bit more after we talk about Advent Children tonight. But I think what we're going to do is try it, see what it's about, and then sort of see like I think we could have maybe like a watch party or something before Rebirth comes out. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, something like that. That might be way easier. Alex, thank you for the 42. 3.5 years. Wait, is that 3.5 years? Yeah. That's right. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. A cutscene watch party would be fun. Yeah, I agree. I wish I could have done that with Advent Children, to be honest, in some way. I don't know if it's like on Amazon, because I could have, if Advent Children was on Amazon Prime, maybe I could have done the Amazon watch party thing, but some people might not be able. People get confused when I do that, because it's like you have to have Amazon Prime connected to your account to even watch on stream. But it's on YouTube for free. Is it really? Here's the thing. Even regardless, what I was gonna say is, I couldn't resist the temptation of seeing that in a theater. Like, I just couldn't. Like, it's such a memory now that I have of going to the theater in 2024 and seeing that for the first time in a theater. Like, that's crazy. I felt like I had a very unique experience this year. Like, going to the theater, being around other Final Fantasy fans, people laughing at jokes that are in the movie, people like getting hyped when things happen in the movie. It was really cool, chat. I mean, I guess we can sort of start getting into it and talking about it if you guys want, but we can talk about other stuff too around it. But it was really freaking cool. Oh, today I found a good Crisis Core all cutscene video on YouTube. I can drop whenever you decide to watch it. That would be cool, Silver. Feel free to ping it to me on Discord and I'll save it. I will save it and put it in the streaming bank, and I think we'll do it before. Because I don't want to not know Crisis Core's story. I don't think. I think I want to know it, but someone said decade opportunity. I think you made a good call. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you. That actually makes me feel better, because I feel bad. I wish you guys would see my reaction. Like, if I would have, not that I would have done it, but like, you know what I mean? If there was a camera in the theater pointed at me the whole time, that would have been sick. But, can't really do that in the movie theater. Wait, so Whaler says, I think it's the first time I watched the theater was the way to go for the experience alone. Yeah. That's true. It was my first time seeing it last night as well. What an experience. I loved it. Nice. Heck yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad there's other people out there like me. Did you play the second part of the Rebirth demo yet? No. I'm gonna wait on it, to be honest. I just feel like it's not worth. Like, I'd rather just I can wait 5 more days and just play it as a part of the experience that I'm playing. Personally, for me, go crazy if you want to do that, but I'm not gonna dog on you for doing that. But I feel like for me, I just don't really. I feel like we're so close. I might as well just wait and just get that full experience. I'm gonna replay the intro demo as well. I think. Are you still at Deviation Games? No. No. I haven't been at Deviation Games since it was around summer of last year. So it's been we're not close to a year yet, but it's been a good bit. I work at PlayStation now. I got to say that in December that I work at PlayStation Studios and work for Jason Blundell. But that's all I can say. So that's your new thread if you want to follow what I'm doing in my day-to-day, but I can't really say much yet about that. I'm really freaking happy though. That's why I stream at 10 p.m. I appreciate y'all. I love that you guys get hyped for me. It makes me happy. Makes me super, super happy. Just know I'm at PlayStation Studios and Jason is my boss. Once again. And that's a hell yeah moment because I love that man. Cooking. Yeah, cooking. Cooking. Yep. It's pretty cool, chat. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I happy. But I wish I had more time to stream too. But I think that's a sacrifice that's worth it for the opportunity. I understand why you won't play the second part of the demo. I won't say anything aside from the world. My word is the game beautiful and fun. I'm just so excited. So literally the first thing that happened today when I got to work is Emmy texted me and she was like, check this out. And it was all the reviews. Actually, I can't remember if I got to work. I can't remember when it was. It was somewhere in the morning, right? When reviews dropped. And Emmy DM'd me and she was like, look at this. And I think right now, if I just go to the Metacritic, right? It's sitting at a 93. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is sitting at a 93 on Metacritic. That is insane, dude. That's insane. Universal acclaim, a Metacritic must play. That is wild. So we are definitely, what is Remake at? Let me check. I think it's less. Let's see. Remake is at 87, which is still an amazing score. 87. Anything in the 80 to 90s is an amazing score, I would say. For especially a game that is that ambitious. I'm so happy about that. So super freaking stoked to get my hands on Rebirth next week. Just makes me happy. Shout out to those devs, dude. That's a lot of work. I imagine they worked on that game for when Remake come out. Remake came out in 2020. I wonder if they started doing pre-production though on Rebirth around then or before that. I have no idea. But I mean, at least 4 years, right? That's pretty nuts. That is pretty nuts. So, shout out to those devs, dude. Ugh. The Elden Ring DLC have released. Dude, I still haven't seen that trailer. You guys are gonna kill me. I still haven't seen this trailer. I need to watch it. I still haven't seen it. There's so many things I haven't done. I've been in like Final Fantasy world lately that I just haven't done the things. I haven't done the thing. I haven't played Helldivers on stream. I haven't, I barely played Tekken on stream, even though I like Tekken. I am playing a lot of Tekken now. But I still haven't seen the Knuckles TV trailer. You know why? You know why, chat? Here's why. And then I'll go into talking about Advent Children, I promise. I have a problem. Okay? Here's the problem. I go to work. I'm really busy. Things come out during the workday most of the time. Or they come out the morning that I have to go to work, right? I'm too tired to do a reaction at 7 a.m. in the morning. And so I'm like, all right, I'll wait till the nighttime. Then I get to the nighttime, and it's like, well, do I stream? Or do I hang out with Emmy? Oh my God, you guys are insane. Strange like. Thank you. What the heck, dude? Thank you so much. But yeah, it's like, I'll let it come through. But yeah, it's just like, I couldn't fit in the reaction for it.
JC, thanks for all the VODs. Can't usually catch you live, but love watching all of your playthroughs. FF16 was phenomenal. Now on Forbidden West. Can't wait to watch the rest. I owe you this.
You don't owe me a damn thing. Thank you just for watching, Strange Like. Thank you for the $30. Chat, get some hearts for that. That's a really kind comment. I'm so glad you like the VODs, chat. I'm so glad. There's more VODs coming out every day on the archive channel. Plus, the main channel has the Persona stuff, as you guys know. Prepare yourself, because if everything goes well, what is going to happen is there are going to be highlights of Rebirth and highlights of Persona in and out on the main channel. And of course the VODs on the VOD channel. But prepare yourself. There's going to be a lot more on the way. We're going to have Final Fantasy nights and Persona nights. I'm already making an initiative, chat. We're not going to just play one and one only. There's too many people waiting on Persona 5, Arc 5. All right, we got to play more of that. And a lot of you guys want Final Fantasy 2. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have multiple streams during the week. Not a ton, but we'll just swipe off. Or swap off. We'll have like, oh, Tuesday is Persona night. Thursday is Final Fantasy night. And hopefully we get into a rhythm where people kind of go, oh, shoot. I know JC's doing Final Fantasy on these nights. And I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to like rush through Rebirth. And same thing in Persona. I'm not going to rush through either. Like those are my two big games that I'm going to play for a bit. Hopefully we finish Persona 5 before the year of our Lord 2025. Because I want to eventually play Dark Souls and things like that too, and maybe Persona 3 one day. But, you know, it's a long time away. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. We will see.
Hope you liked Advent Children. It was super sick experiencing it in theaters. Ending is so sick.
It was really cool. Secret, thank you so much as well. And again, Strange Like, thank you for the $30 again, dude. Thank you. Seriously, that really helps a lot. Thanks. But yeah, honestly, kind of clutch. It lets some of us stay ahead on Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, which is awesome. You guys can probably get ahead of me, and then you can come in and go, cool, JC's still in the flashback sequence or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's still there. Okay, he's still in the demo area. I'm so excited to watch more Persona 5 run. You were so much more fun to watch. So you were so much fun to watch as somebody who's played it before. You have such fresh eyes on it. Thank you. Y'all are so nice, man. What did I do to get such a nice community? Y'all are absolutely phenomenal. Like, seriously. My goodness. Dilly dally shilly shally. Yeah, what the hell was that, guys? What the hell was that? Okay, all right, before we go into Advent Children, let me just finish my thought though. Before we got nicely interrupted by Strange Like. Because I appreciate it. But I was just gonna say, So I have this problem where things come out and I'm like, ooh, Knuckles trailer. I want to react to that for a video or a stream. And then I just can't slot it in, or I don't have time, or I got to stream something else, or I got to spend time with Emmy, or I got to go see Matt, or like Chop is visiting this weekend. Chop is visiting this weekend. So no way. Like, there's just like, how am I supposed to play Crisis Core when Chop's here? Just no way. I can't do it. No offense, Chop, but I want to hang out with Chop. I don't want to play Crisis Core every day and not hang out with Chop when he's visiting. So yeah, it's just stuff like that where we're just gonna have to pick and choose what I can do. And you know, sometimes you're just not gonna get a reaction from me. Sometimes you are. Sometimes maybe we watch the Elden Ring trailer reaction sometime tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are so nice. I see what you guys are saying. Thank you. Thank you. I still haven't seen the Borderlands trailer either, to be honest. But yeah. Good plan. I like both, but this way everyone gets what they want. Yeah. Yeah, everyone gets Persona and Final Fantasy. Hopefully there's some crossover too. Like, what I would love is like some Final Fantasy fans are like, ooh, I'm gonna go check out JC playing Persona. And then some of the Persona fans are like, ooh, JRPG as well? JRPG, let's go. Boom. That's what I hope, anyway. Anyway. Let's talk about Advent Children, chat. Okay. I need to, should I put up like a trailer for Advent Children? Dude, how is the full movie on YouTube as well? Like, isn't that like illegal? I don't understand. I just searched it up and it literally is like fully on YouTube. Dilly dally, shilly shally. Why did she say that? What do you guys want? Wait, what do you guys want exactly? How should I talk about this? So for context, I saw Advent Children last night at at a movie theater in LA, and it was an absolute experience. I drove from work, went straight there, and I was originally going to see the movie. Let me just say this first, I guess. I was originally going to see the movie with my friend Ryan. I don't know if Ryan's in the chat. Ryan, you better not be, because I'm going to be spoiling stuff tonight. Get the hell out of here. But Ryan, go away. Anyways, I was going to originally see it with my friend Ryan. I'm not talking about Ryan Hamster. It's a different Ryan. I'm talking about a Rye guy in the chat. And Ryan, get the hell out of here. You do not want to get spoiled by what I'm about to say. There he is. Get him out of here, chat. Get him. Bye. Bye. So, all right. Hopefully he's gone. See, that's why we're careful on spoilers, chat. Gotta let people know. I love Cloud's motorcycle. Me too. But okay, again, all right. Let me preface. So, basically, I had a conversation with Ryan the night before, and I was like, Ryan, for context, just finished Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh, why is the music not playing? What do I do? Let's do Cosmo Canyon theme FF7. That'll work, right? Perfect. My PlayStation is just making all kinds of noise. Let's like turn off my PlayStation. So yeah, this is perfect. So I end up talking to Ryan. He just finished Remake. He's never played a Final Fantasy game before, really. And I was like, dude, originally we were gonna go together, but I was like, dude, I think, especially after I've beaten Final Fantasy VII, I was like, this might spoil everything for him. Like, if he has any want to play the original game, or even if he wants to go into Rebirth and all of that. Granted, going into Rebirth and all that without knowing is a little sus, because I feel like they're gonna play a lot with the stuff that we now know. But if like that, I was just like, Ryan, I don't think you should go. So I did the good thing. I was watching out for him. I was like, you know what, Ryan? I think you should go. I think you shouldn't go, and we should wait. So I was gonna go alone. Yes, me, JC. I was gonna go alone to the movie theater after work and sit there and watch an extended movie of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And then Emmy was like, basically, she was like, are you still going to the movie theater? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, so Ryan's not going. I was like, no, it's just me. I'm going alone. And she went, no, I don't want you to go alone. And I was like, well, I am. I want to see the movie. And she's like, well, like, I just can't even imagine. Like, she's like, I can't picture you going to the movie. And like, what if you're like crying to a scene or like laughing at a joke or something and you're just alone? And I was like, oh, it's okay. There'll be people around me. And she's like, no. And so Emmy went to the theater. Emmy, the person, like, you guys know how Emmy is. She's always like, in a poking fun way. She's always like, that's nerd stuff. You know, like Emmy's always like, oh yeah, you're going to see a Final Fantasy movie, nerd, ha 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 ha. And she went to see the movie with me. She couldn't let me go alone, chat. She went to see the movie with me with like no freaking context. No freaking context at all. And she was like, give me a rundown. Give me the best rundown that you can give me. I was like, okay, I'll try to tell you some stuff, I guess. And like the 10 minutes that I had before the movie, when I got there, she got the popcorn. She had the large popcorn ready for me. Like, because I was running a little bit late. So I walked in, she had the popcorn and the bottle of water. And I was like, yay. And we went into the thing. And then we sat there and it was great. We had a great time. And guess what? She cried too. Dude, we were bawling our eyes out. I was like, this is so sad. Like the freaking ending, we were crying. Like she doesn't even have the context that I have. And she has like a little bit of context. She knows like certain things that have happened from us talking about it, like after stream and stuff. But she was like crying, dude. Like we looked at each other, we're like, dude, when she, okay, other thing, she was simping for Vincent as well. And she was like, his voice, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, this is the first time I've heard him talk. I know he's Matt Mercer, I think, in Rebirth, but his voice in the movie. And then we saw at the end of the credits, it was Steve Blum. It was literally Dempsey, chat. It was literally Dempsey. And she was like, oh, that's why I like this. we're like, no way he was Vincent in that movie. We watched the dub, by the way. We did watch the dub. And the dub was a little weird at times because, you know, obviously like you're watching their mouths not match up to what's saying. And some of the lines are a little bit like, I don't know how I feel about that. But it did not like ruin my enjoyment or anything like that. I loved it. I still thought it was really good. It's a very old movie, an old dub. But yeah, what are you guys linking me? Shadow of the Erd Tree. Hold yourself. Calm down. Calm down. We'll talk about that in a bit. Don't say the Elden Ring trailer right now. We have to have structure to the stream, chat. I can't just be like, yo, so the movie, Elden Ring trailer. We'll talk about that in a bit. Okay? We have some time tonight. The end of Advent Children messed me up so much. I just turned into an emotionless husk for like 3 hours. Yeah, I don't even know where I start with it. Just right off the get-go. Yeah, spoiler warning. Hellshock, do you mind putting a little announcement in the stream? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, big Advent Children spoiler warning for FF7. So, yeah, like FF7 spoilers here, okay? We are entering that realm. Entering the realm of FF7 classic spoilers and Advent Children. Don't spoil Crisis Core for me though yet, okay? But that's all I'm up to. I was freaking so emotional to this movie because just from the standpoint, let me get like Advent Children. I don't even know. Like I'll just play like a trailer or something in the background. Like as I'm talking. Let me. Oh God, dude. Like, bro. Like this movie. Oh my God, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh. I'm just finding clips on YouTube, chat. But dude, this freaking movie, like seeing like Sid and stuff, right? Like seeing Sid or seeing like oh, my latest model of the ship and stuff, like whoa, and like seeing them all like fighting and stuff was so freaking cool. Like I was so down for that. I didn't expect there to be like these sort of, as you guys said, Tifa looked great in this movie, but I didn't expect there to be. Oh my God, look at Barrett. Look at freaking Barrett in this movie. Oh my God. I didn't expect there to be like orphan kids, right? Denzel was his name. Yeah, like the little boy. I didn't expect that, but it's so in character for Tifa and Cloud to be like helping out kids that need a home. Like that just seemed, oh, that's really cute. That's like super adorable. That is what they do. I also was kind of shook at like, look at Kate Sif, dude. Oh my God. I liked Barrett's gun. I just liked his gun, chat. Like the way it like spins around and stuff. I thought that was really freaking cool. I don't know, does he get saved here? I can't remember. Yeah, look, Yuffie. Yuffie coming in.
Alright, who's been touching my materia? We're back, guys. Naturally.
That was really cute. So stuff like that, right? I don't know. I just loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I loved it. I had a great time with it. I was vibing. I was very much vibing watching this movie. I guess, yeah, chat, just... Dude, where can I buy a phone? Dude, this is literally Tank Dempsey's voice. Hold on, I'm gonna have to, like... turn this down. This is... Yeah, look at this.
Where can I buy a phone?
Can you hear it?
Give you the grand tour afterward. Where can I buy a phone?
Who's he? They're our friends. Denzel, can you make it to the bar? Uh-huh.
Anyways, chat, I guess ask me anything. Ask me anything. This is like me act like I just came back from the movie theater. What do you want to know? What do you want to know? Did you catch the part in the interview just where they noted that yeah, I saw that bit, and that was like really, really interesting, Muffin. That was nuts to me. I don't even know what the hell that meant exactly. I was a little confused. I didn't think that was... I didn't know if that's actually what they meant, or if they meant that those characters, those villains were... Like, I didn't know. I didn't know exactly if that's what they meant. I'm not sure. I need to like re-watch. Like, I don't even know if they posted that interview anywhere, did they? I don't know. They're the whispers near the end of the game before you fight the giant. Yeah, but is that what that said? I don't know. Hold on, we're getting to like theory territory already. Oh boy. Yeah, Cloud's new sword design in comparison to the Buster sword. So I thought it was sick. I think the Buster sword is more iconic, for sure. I'll play Genova music. Why not? I thought it was sick. I don't think it's as iconic, but actually, what I loved about his Cloud style in this movie was his motorcycle, because the motorcycle having like the slots that he had different weapons in, that was cool. Like, it's like there was Transformers slots on the motorcycle that he put the weapon in, and it would like close. I was like, oh, so he like stores a whole armory in his motorcycle. That's awesome. That's really cool. Tifa's VA in the movie has traditionally been pretty polarizing. What do you think of the voice work performance? I think I like the voice cast now the most, right? Personally. And that's also probably biased because I'm used to that from Remake. But I also like, I don't know, like it seemed very much like this is an old movie that had a old dub. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like if they did it nowadays, I feel like it would be better. I don't know if that makes sense. But so I didn't like bother me. I was like, oh yeah, this is like, I'm definitely hearing, it definitely felt like I was hearing a dub, right? I was like, yeah, this is a dub. This is dubbed over for sure. But yeah, I wasn't like, I never thought of myself, oh, I don't like Tifa's VA. I was just like, oh yeah, no, I feel like it's being dubbed over. Just imagine the confusion people who played classic Final Fantasy VII didn't discover Vincent and Yuffie and were confused by their appearance. Right? That was so cool though. Dude, the bit in the movie where, like, I wonder, can I show clips of this movie? I wonder if I can. Like, I guess if I do it like piece by piece, it might not be too bad. like, I'm trying to be careful with it, you know? Like, there was a part in the movie towards the end where Cloud was fighting this, like, hold on, let me, like, I'm here on this YouTube video, but where is it at? Oh my god. Dude, that part was so cool. Dude, do they have it? Where is it? Is it here? Yeah, it's when they're fighting this. They were like throwing him up, like one by one. Yeah. This was so cool to me. Like, he's like going up. Barrett alley-oops him up. And he like fights it. And then he's like falling. And it's like, Sid's got him. Which is so cool. I'll just keep it muted as Genova plays. And then like he's going up, Red 13 and Kate Sith get him. And he's like keeps on going up. Yuffie gets him. I was like, oh dude, this is so like friendship like, you know, matters so much. You know, the kind of trope, but I love it. And then Vincent's there at the top and he goes like that. And then watch.
No giving up.
Watch.
Ready?
Stop! Stop. Stop it. Stop it. You can't just do that. You can't just let her be the last one to pull him up and fight the thing. No. No. Basically, anytime Aerith was shown, I cried. Same. The thing that I love that they did, I know we have Genova music playing in the background. The thing that I love that they did, chat, is, and me and Emmy talked about this, the choice to not show her in full until like the last scene of the movie was phenomenal. Like if there's anything I love about like the direction of this movie, man, just the simple act of doing that. Like they always showed her like the side of her, like the shadow of her face, or like it's her hand with the bracelets, or it's like, you know, it's her hands like this, but you never see her like full face, right? Until the very freaking ending of the movie. And yeah, like I'll just jump to what Silver Edge said. Like, dude, the ending of that movie, seeing her and Zack walk into the light, I don't even know Zack that well. I don't even know his character that well. But his story in the classic game effed me up, dude. His little 8-bit version of himself or whatever, that was sad as hell. And knowing, like, dude, just knowing how much Zack's story has probably influenced Cloud, and I don't know the full context of it, and him and Aerith just walking into the light, donezo. I was done. That's when me and Emmy were bawling. We were bawling. Also, another thing you guys will like about Emmy, I'm giving Emmy a lot of props tonight. She was down bad for Zack. I'm just gonna say it. Emmy was like, who is he? He looks cool. Like that kind of thing. Like she was like, no, I love Zack. I was like, well, you're just like my chat, because my whole chat likes Zack as well. So that was Crisis Core came out after Advent Children, so all we know about Zack's story at this point in time is what was in the OG 7. I guess that's why it hit hard for me, because, I mean, it hit hard even with me not knowing Crisis Core, so I guess it still hit hard with everybody else too. I loved it. I thought it was awesome they did that. Zach has more of your energy than Cloud, really? I mean, Cloud is more like, yeah, like that. Zach seems more like, hey, Cloud, like that kind of thing. Yeah, this movie was wild, though. Like, can we talk about something? Can we talk about something? Chat. My boy, Rufus, was alive! Can we talk about that? Dude, they literally showed it in the movie. I was freaking out. And Emmy was like, why are you freaking out? I was like, dude, they literally showed it. They showed the tower exploding. And they're like, he's like, what was it? It was the very beginning or something. When Cloud goes back, I was like, who the hell is Cloud talking to?
We need your assistance, Cloud. At a level to me to see if
Was it? Yeah, this. Sorry, I have music going on in the background. I'll pause. Dude, look at this, all right? This, dude, this.
You haven't lost your touch.
Rufus Shinra.
Like, what? He lived, bro! They showed the tower exploding. I was like, dude, no way is this guy alive. No freaking way is he alive. I was so happy because I kind of like started to vibe with Rufus. If you guys saw the playthrough, you know, I was like, okay, Rufus is trying his, like, he's bad, sure. And he's done some bad stuff, but like, he's trying to stop Sephiroth, and he was trying really hard to stop Sephiroth. So I kind of had some sympathy. And also, I gotta say, yeah, Reno getting locked out was great. I gotta say as well, chat. Here's another thing. Sorry, I'm going on a bunch of tangents. This movie, I don't know if you guys agree. Sorry, maybe I just enjoy things way too much. I don't know if it's cheesy. I love Reno and Rude. Like, are you kidding me? Dude, it made me love them so much more. Like, playing them in the game, or not playing them in the game, playing with them in the game and them kind of being like, oh, we're going to fight you all the time and all that kind of thing. And then in this movie, they were the comedic relief of this movie, I would say, which is so odd because you would think that it'd be like Yuffie or someone like that. And sure, they have like their little moments like that, but this movie was very dark. It was very dark and edgy. Absolutely. But I would say like the bright spot a bunch of the time was Rude and Reno. And they would be like, all right. Like Reno would be like, Rude, I thought you were dead, man. He's like, oh, I'm just peachy, man. Like just little things like that where you're like, what? And then Reno's like constantly just like, man, we used to be the bad guys. Like stuff like that. He's like, man, I think we kind of effed up. Like, you're like, yeah, you think? You shouldn't have been, capturing Aerith those different times you were. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? It was very funny. Like, even at the beginning here, he's like, he just gets locked outside the door. Like, Cloud just comes in like this. And he's like... he just gets shut out.
Okay, so you're good.
Okay, so you're good. Like, I love that. So I kind of, it was interesting. It was like, okay, does that mean like this movie takes place, what? It was a couple of years after the ending of FF7, right? And so it's kind of interesting to think that, yeah, 2 years after, the state of the world, right, is Cloud and Tifa have adopted like orphans essentially, right? They're also kind of taking care of Marlene because I don't know where Barrett was in this movie too much. He showed up a little bit, but like I don't know why he wasn't taking care of Marlene. Maybe he does mostly, but they were just watching Marlene for a second. I don't know, but he's drilling oil. I did not catch that. I did not catch that for some reason. But Marlene was at their place too, so like at the the bar and everything. But I like the setup of like, okay, cool. they're taking care of children, and in some ways, Cloud and Tifa are kind of like, you know, basically orphans as well. In a weird way, like I guess they are, right? I mean, they're older. They're not like kid orphans, but which is always the worst thing. But they don't have family anymore either, right? Like Sephiroth, you know, killed Tifa's parents, or her dad. I don't know if we ever saw her mom. I can't remember. And then Cloud's mom's gone too, as far as we know, right? We don't know what the hell happened to her. We never saw what happened to her. So it's one of those things where, like, okay, I get it. Like, that makes perfect sense for their characters. I totally get even more now the shipping war, because, I mean, there was literally a line in this movie where I'm pretty sure Tifa says, like, because she's kind of getting on to Cloud because he keeps like going away. And Cloud, it's revealed that Cloud is the reason why he's being kind of edgy is because, and tell me if I'm wrong about this plot stuff. I'm just this is just my first viewing of this and what I took from it. I think it got revealed that the reason why Cloud's like constantly on his motorcycle, like going away from the city and stuff, is he's trying to find the cure for this, this stigma that he is saying, like that is happening to all these people and all the children and everything. The geostigma. Cloud's trying to get, he's like trying to find a cure for it. It's happening to him. It's happening to the kids. It's happening to multiple people. And he just feels really bad. And I think he also has guilt a lot too. And feels like he, you know, yeah, like he has guilt from Aerith and things like that still that he's still dealing with. And that's sort of why he goes away. And Tifa literally has a moment where she says to him in this movie, and she goes, like I think she says something along the lines of like a memory or me, Cloud. What do you want? She literally says something like that. She's literally like, do you care about, do you care? Like, she literally says to him, like, a memory of Aerith or me? What's more important right now? Like, she says something like that. Maybe I'm wrong, and she didn't say that. I swear she did. And I was like, ooh, that's like love triangle to the max, dude. Like, that is like, oh God. She literally is getting onto him because he's still thinking about Aerith, even now, like 2 years later. So I thought that was pretty, I was like, ooh, drama. And she did say dilly dally shilly shally. And I was really confused because I didn't know what the heck that meant, chat. Why did she say that? Why did she say dilly dally shilly shally? Where did she say that at? I gotta find that now. Is it here?
Being dental. Give up and
There's
real
fit. Where are they?
Is it here?
shilly shally.
Yeah, this.
Dilly dally shilly shally. Dilly dally shilly shally.
I think she wants you to move on, man.
Did you find them?
No. Only a witness. Kadaj's gang took the kids.
Where are they?
They're at their base now. The Forgotten City.
That was legit. The fact they're over here. But yeah, yeah, that was dilly dally shilly shally.
My friends. Nobody.
Dilly dally shilly shally.
It's so good.
Dilly dally shilly shally.
He's so confused by that, dude. Like, what is going on? Why'd you say that? In Japanese, she uses an onomatopoeia for dragging your feet. So she's basically saying like, you're like it's like what Reno said, like, get over it. Stop being like stuck, right? Something like that. But yeah, that was interesting. And there was clearly Tifa and Cloud, to me, seemed more like they're in a relationship than they were before, even more so. And it's still, you don't see them kiss or anything like that. Like, no. So I guess it's still like not 100%, but it does kind of feel like they're like the mom and dad to these kids, and in weird ways, right? And they're taking care of them, and they're being like parental figures towards the kids. So it's very easy to be like, okay, 2 years in the future, Cloud and I was about to say Aerith. Oh my god, Cloud and Tifa have some sort of, relationship and family with kids, right? So that is so interesting for me as someone who's at the time years ago only played Remake, and basically thinking in my head, oh my god, either the game lets you choose between Aerith and Tifa like the original game does, or it's so obviously Aerith to me. Sorry. That's really wild for me because I like Aerith a lot, and clearly he's still hung up on Aerith a lot. I don't know, man. I still don't know. Like I like that. It's a lot. Like it's complicated. I think. It's really complicated. Like if Aerith was still alive, I don't know. Would he be with her? Would he be with Tifa? I don't know. Don't hate me, but I don't know. I like Aerith. Okay. But yeah. Have you seen the optional scene with Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake? I don't think I have, to be honest, because I got the Aerith scene. And that's the thing, man. That's the thing that makes it tough about all this is they always have optional scenes that have more romantic connections to them, but they're always optional. So you like half the time you're like, okay, is this canon or is it not canon? Like, is that canon? Is the Aerith scene canon where she's like, don't fall in love with me and stuff like that? Like, I don't know. She says that in Remake. But again, we're getting ahead of ourselves talking about Remake and stuff. But basically, chat, at the end of the at the end of the day, this movie was super freaking cool. I don't know, like, please ask me anything you want, chat. And I'd love to talk about it because there's so much stuff that happens in this movie that like I'm forgetting stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, just ask me anything, chat. I'm here for you. You have a first-time viewer of Advent Children. Ask me anything. Oh, I'm glad Avatar's good, Mike. I've heard a lot of people say that they're like unsure if it looks good or not. So I'm glad it was good for you. It's awesome. Heck yeah, we're talking about Advent Children, so Final Fantasy VII spoilers. Be careful. Did you like the Sephiroth clones? I'm gonna be honest. So they're like, I did not love them. I didn't love them that much. I at the beginning of the movie, I was like, who the hell are these guys? Where the hell did these guys come from? And even Emmy was confused because she knows Sephiroth's the big bad, right? And she was like, I'm like, no, that's not Sephiroth. I was like, no, that's not a young Sephiroth. Like, it kind of had like, it almost had. I don't want to go super in depth with this because I don't want to spoil my favorite game of all time too much. But you remember Adam and Eve in Nier Automata? You know how they kind of had the vibe of like, okay, they're similar to each other and they have that, like, I think that was done way better in Nier Automata compared to how it was here. Like Adam and Eve, like that kind of thing was like super cool. Like the long hair, they kind of feel like they're almost not human sometimes. Like they have this weird, like uncanny valley to them. And I think that's intentional, right? In this movie, like there's these, they have weird like mannerisms. It's almost like they're incomplete, which I thought was really strange. Like maybe that's just the animation from back in the day. I don't know. But something about like the way that they like moved and talked, and like the one guy, he was like, I want to play. Mother, can I play? It's like, dude, you're like, why are you acting like a child? Like, I don't understand why are you acting like that? So it was kind of weird for me. It's like they weren't fully processed as human beings or something. Like they didn't feel that real. And do you guys have more like info on that? I thought they were supposed to be literally kids transformed. I mean, that's an interesting take. Like maybe they're supposed to represent part of Sephiroth, I think. Kadaj is like his brains and cruelty. Law's a short hair one is his strength, and Yazoo, long hair one is his arrogance. But like, where the hell did they come from? You know? Like, I just don't understand where they came from. Like, where did they come from? Because the movie never explains that, I don't think. You know? It's interesting that they represent different personalities, but like, I don't understand where they came from. Like, were they other humans before then? Were they in, at first I thought they were all from Soldier. Like, at first I was like, oh, they're like other Sephiroth clones like Cloud. And they're like, they missed out on all the events of the main game, but they, realize now that something happened and they come out of the woodwork or whatever. I don't know if that's the right phrase, but like, you know what I mean? I think there are little Genova constructs born in the crater or like fragments of Sephiroth's body. Interesting. Sephiroth always eternally exists. Sephiroth made them to find Genova. Weird. The fact that you guys don't have a clear answer on either, like some people are saying different things, is so interesting. They found them in the crater. Weird. See, I thought that when I first saw it, I was like, oh, they're like other soldiers that were like other failed experiments of Sephiroth or something. That's what I thought. That's what I assumed. I take it to mean that 3 of the Advent children who are born out of Genova cells and the plant's members of Sephiroth. Interesting. Interesting. Dude, I was so scared. Elena and who's the other? God, I forgot his name. Is it Singh? Yeah. Yeah, I was so scared they were dead, dude. They showed, I was like, oh God, they're dead. They killed them like that? Oh no. They end up being fine at the end. I kind of wish more died, to be honest. That sounds terrible of me, but like, I'm happy they lived, but I'm also not, because I wish there was a little bit more like death in the movie. It felt like everyone kind of lived. Mostly. I'm trying to think of anyone who died in the movie, and I don't think anybody did. I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I completely forgot somebody, but I think everybody made it out. Bringing Rufus back was cheap to me. Dude, dude, it was so, I can't hate it. I can't hate it. I totally get it if you do, but dude, the reaction alone that I had, I wish you guys would see my reaction. I genuinely wish you would see my reaction. I looked at Emmy, I was like, no way. I was like trying not to scream in the theater. I was like, no way. Cause I was like, oh, at the end of episode 7, I was like, they're all dead. Everyone in Shinra freaking died. Like, they all died. I was like, man, they went out like this. Like, even Scarlet and Heidegger. I was like, or Heidegger, however you say his name. I was like, that was kind of a little anticlimactic. But Rufus, like, it was kind of cool. I thought it was kind of cool. A lot of fandoms have a problem with deaths happening post-canon, so maybe that's why I didn't kill them. Maybe. I get that. I get it. But also, I don't know. Like, I'd rather, like, I like the idea of like an epilogue kind of thing that you can or you can see, or you don't have to see it. I think that's kind of cool. Also, it's a little bit different than FF15, like Kingsglaive. I really like Kingsglaive a lot. Animation is stellar and everything, but I wish that movie was more of a either an epilogue movie or a prequel movie, but it feels like it's a level 2 movie within the game. It's the weirdest thing ever. I don't know why they did that. So I kind of liked that this one was more like, okay, yeah, Advent Children takes place after the game. You don't have to see it if you don't want to. You can enjoy it that game is. Instead of Final Fantasy 15, which is like, yo, so like you're playing the game and then they tell you about this really cool thing that happens over there, or this really iconic scenes that definitely you should have seen. And you're like, oh my God, really? But yeah, kind of criminal that Red 13 got only one line at the end of the movie. That's true. He didn't really get to talk too much in this movie, did he? I don't mind it though. Like, I don't need every character to like have, like, it's a big cast, right? It's a really, really big cast. And let me turn on Genova music again. It's a big cast. Like, I don't need it to be everyone gets a role. Like, I was even like, for a moment, I was like, oh, Barrett's not even in the movie. I was surprised. I was like, oh wait, is this movie gonna be Cloud, Sephiroth, Tifa, Marlene, these orphan kids, and Reno and Rude? I thought that was the movie for a while. I was like, oh wait, this is really different. Like Reno and Rude have more screen time than Yuffie, than Barrett, than pretty much most of the companions, except for like Tifa. Reno and Rude were in the movie for a lot of it, and I was like really surprised by that. And I actually ended up really liking that. I thought that was really cool. And then Vincent shows up. Yeah, when Vincent showed up, that was sick. That was sick. That was really cool. I love how he had like the weird like ghost like cape thing. That was cool, man. That was really cool. Did you play Final Fantasy 15? I did. I played it before 16 came out. I know it wasn't related to 16, but I wanted to play 15. I didn't love it, but I also didn't hate it either. I was like, it's okay. It's all right. It could be better, I think. But yeah. I don't want to get into a 15 discussion because I want to talk about Advent Children. I'm a little late here, but did you like the versions of Genova and One Winged Angel in it? Yes. So I was trying to chat. Correct me if I'm wrong. When is the first time that Sephiroth has the one wing? Like what moment in what game? Don't say Kingdom Hearts 1. Don't say Kingdom Hearts 1. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, dude? 7 days left. Yeah, 7 days until 7. Yeah. Yeah, hell yeah. But it didn't happen in Classic? So, like, so the first time that Final Fantasy actually did it was in Advent Children. That's so crazy. That's so crazy to me. Because, like, I saw it and I was like, oh, yeah, there's the thing. And I was like, wait, did he do that in the game? But I know he did it in Remake because I remember it in Remake. So that's what's so interesting. And also, guys, I did see the interview thing that they did. For us, it was at the end of the movie. There actually wasn't, like, too much at all spoiled about Rebirth. Like, at all. Like, we didn't really get, like, a massive trailer Rebirth. Like, the final trailer did not play. Literally, like, yeah, it was for the end. It was weird. Maybe they effed up, but ours was at the end. They had, like, a 30-second trailer for Rebirth or something, I think. I don't remember. It went by in, like, 2 seconds. But before that, they had, like a 5-minute interview thing. I don't know what trailer they had for Rebirth. It might have been a trailer I haven't seen, but it wasn't like it wasn't like, I don't know. It wasn't like a 4-minute trailer, which I think is different from the one you guys didn't want me to see. I don't know. Anyways, they showed mine at the end. They showed the what do you call it? An interview that, like, Nomura and other devs were talking about, and they were talking about how, like, Advent Children was, like, the inspiration for the Remake project originally. Like, the style of Advent Children was, like, what got it into their heads of like, we would love to do a pass of the original game in graphic fidelity like Advent Children, and now playing Remake and knowing that there's that like that fight with the one wing, I was like, damn, dude, they kind of did it. Like they really kind of like it had that feeling. Like it felt like the Remake finale in many ways, which was awesome. Like that was really cool for me. So I thought that was interesting that they were talking about that in the interviews. It was a Destined for Rebirth show that came out in January. Okay, got you. Did you watch the credits of the clip of Cloud driving back on the road? Yes, I did. It's a real recording of someone driving a car, but the car's replaced with Cloud's bike. That's hilarious. I love that. It did look really real, to be honest. Did you learn anything about Zach's character, or do you feel the same as before the movie? I feel like I love him even more. I want to know more about him. I do. Because clearly it's had an impact on Cloud, and I think that was something I loved about this movie, was that in the game, in the classic game, like I had feels as a player knowing that, okay, this influenced Cloud a lot, but I feel like really seeing him be like, no, like I carry on your legacy, like that kind of vibe, insane. Like I was like, oh, this still deeply affects him years later after the fact, you know? So that was cool for me. There was a plan on reusing their Advent Children models of each character in Remake, but they realized it was outdated for Remake's time. Yeah, I mean, Advent Children kind of has this like edgy look to it. You know what I mean? Like there's something about it's like it's cool, but it's almost like it's like Cloud, but like tormented Cloud look, you know, like dark Cloud. It has that like it's a little edgy. It's definitely a little edgy for sure. Punished Cloud. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. The sun wasn't in the movie. There's just no sun. Yeah, I mean, it felt very dark. It definitely did. It felt very not sepia color grade, but close. It reminds you of like old Gears of War games and stuff, you know. The sun exploded. I mean, yeah, I guess so, right? What else did I like, dude? I love seeing Tifa fight in the church. That was cool. I absolutely loved that the final scene was in the church. I was bawling. I literally couldn't handle myself. And seeing the whole gang in the church, I was like, that's so cool, man. That's so cool. I also love that Sephiroth was like Cloud's like stay out of my, what he said, something like stay out of my memories or something like that. He said something like that, and Sephiroth was like, I will always be what did he say? He's like, I won't be a memory. He said something along the lines of like, or I'll always be around. Like he's gonna be back. I will never be a memory. Okay, that's what he did. Yeah, stay where you belong in my memories. And he goes, I will never be a memory, Cloud. Like that kind of thing. Yeah. Did you notice it's what was in the Smash trailer? I noticed that when he lifted Cloud up with the sword, I was like, oh, he got Mario'd. I didn't realize. I was like, oh, that's that scene. I was like, no way. I saw the Mario version of that first. Oh my God. But yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, I thought that was super interesting that Sephiroth said that. And now I have all these thoughts in my brain of like, that Sephiroth totally like traveled back in time or something, right? It went to like a different, like, right. Like, is the Sephiroth, like, genuinely, like, real talk moment, like, little bit of a theory tangent, but, and we'll get back to talking about Advent Children, because I do want to talk about it a little bit longer. It's not out of the question, I don't think. And after seeing this movie, where there can be random clone fragments of Sephiroth, I guess, that come out and want Mother to come back and stuff like that. And he can definitely come back in weird ways like Voldemort, right? I'm like, is it possible that the Sephiroth that we fight in Remake is the Advent Children Sephiroth? Is that possible? Is it just maybe not? It doesn't have to be 100%, but is it at least possible? Because I'm kind of feeling like that now. And honestly, that if that is true, that's the running theory. Hell yeah. Because if that's true, let me cook. Then Remake really is a sequel that I was playing the whole time? Because if all the things, like, you literally change fate at the end of Remake, right? Like, you're literally changing fate, and you fight. Apparently, according to the interview thing, you guys are saying, I didn't know if I interpreted that correctly. They did mention those 3 whisper things that you fight at the end, like the 3 fate whisper things that you fight a Remake. They mentioned it in the interview at the movie. It could be related to those 3 that they fight in Advent Children. So somehow you're fighting the spirits of them and you're changing fate? What? I don't know. I need to like replay the whole ending of that game. I know I'm not going to have time to do that, but like, that makes no sense. How in the world would you be fighting them? Like, there has to be time travel. If they are the things that you're fighting, and Sephiroth knows certain key events that are going to happen, which he kind of does in Remake, I think. He had that vibe. He had that vibe of he was all knowing. This is what's going to happen. Like, he never said that, but you know what I mean? He's like taunting Cloud the whole game. And then, like, I don't know, dude. Like, time travel has to be happening to some degree. And when you have time travel, sometimes alternate dimension stories happen. And I don't think, judging by what you guys say about Kingdom Hearts, I don't think it's out of the question. Because isn't a lot of this story Nomura? Is that how you say it? His name? I'm sorry for not saying it correctly if I did. But I've heard from you guys, Kingdom Hearts is one of the craziest stories ever. I don't know if there's time travel in Kingdom Hearts. I just know it's really complex and like a deep rabbit hole. Kind of like, you know, Nier and Drakengard a little bit, right? There's time travel in that. So I'm just saying, I think it's possible that, like, what if we're playing Rebirth, right? Here's what I want. What if we're playing Rebirth and Sephiroth says something like about Advent Children? That would be insane. And I think it's possible. That's all I'm going to say. I think it's possible. Yeah, he says geostigma or something. Yeah. Yeah. Denzel. He just says the word Denzel. Like, who the hell's Denzel? He's a kid you will be having at the 7th heaven with your basically wife, Tifa. You're not married, but everybody wants y'all to be. And Sephiroth just says that. I'm just saying. I feel like they're gonna do something like that. If this, especially if this movie is very beloved, which I think it is. Like, sure, it has its problems. Like, is it perfect? No. And like I said, I think weirdly, I think the villains are the weakest part. Like, obviously, not Sephiroth, but like, I feel like the villains are the weakest part of the movie for me. They just kind of felt kind of like, oh, they came out of nowhere. Like, I don't know. Like, weirdly, like, if Rufus was trying to revive Sephiroth, that would have, like, made... I like Rufus being kind of good, though. I do. But, you know what I mean? Like, if it was something like that, that would have made more sense to me. Like, I'd been like, oh, okay, I can get behind this. Like, they're trying to... Rufus would not try to revive Sephiroth. He wanted to kill him. But, you know what I mean? Like, if there was someone that I knew from the Final Fantasy story that's, like, still wanting to help Sephiroth, I feel like that would make more sense. They kind of just... Yeah, they were... Yeah, they just kind of felt like they existed only for the movie, which does happen a lot in and movie adaptations of stuff that already had existing material. It does happen. Like, you have to introduce some new characters. They do that. What if Remake Sephiroth came back to this time and killed our Sephiroth and took his place? Yeah, dude. Like, literally some crap like that. Is it insane? Yes. Why would I love that, though? I would love it. I like weird stuff like that. It's so cool. I love crazy stuff like that. I'm a fan of Alan Wake, okay? What was Alan Wake 2's story? It's literally impossible to sum up in like one sentence. Don't spoil it for anybody, but what was that story? I honestly cannot. I would be here all night if I tried to explain it to you. But I like that stuff. It's fun. It's like Generations and the two Sephs team up in the final part. Oh. Oh, dude, that's crazy. Did you notice each time Cloud performed a limit break in the movie? Is at the end, right? Basically, the thing he did on Sephiroth at the end, essentially, right? Omni/W or Omni/W.0 2.0. I like how both work. Did you have a favorite scene from Advent Children? I guess he did do the Omni/ at the end. That's what that was. Hold on, let me read this from Mike first. Mike says, you are wondering about Kadaj laws in Yazoo, and the wiki says about the remnants of Sephiroth. Formed by Sephiroth as physical manifestation of his will from the live stream. The remnants are each a fragment of his will to serve to enable his physical resurrection to the world. Interesting. So they're not like other soldiers. Why wouldn't they just be like other? That's so weird. I mean, I don't mind that. I think they just still didn't really hit for me. But I thought that they were like ex-soldiers or something, like originally. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, they're like other failed clones of Sephiroth that we never knew about. But they literally came from the crater? That's crazy. Okay. I didn't even understand that. That is wild. Thing I was gonna say, chat. Someone asked, "What was my favorite scene from the movie?" I think 100%. I mean, it's the final scene where Cloud says, like, he has a family and he's happy or whatnot, and he kind of like is at peace a little bit more. 100%, it's my favorite scene in the movie. But aside from that, because that's easy to do, right? Like Cloud doing his little smile, right? And being like that just made me happy. Like, I really liked that a lot. This dude, this. I almost can't even watch this. Like, I can't even watch this, dude. We're not gonna watch that. That had me bawling. And I think other than that, I think I really just liked seeing the teamwork of the squad. And then maybe like a little bit of the Zack scenes, right? Like Zack sort of and Cloud talking back to back and stuff. That was really cool too. I also, yeah, I like the kids like being kind of like, I like the sort of like they're being baptized by Cloud in a weird way and like healing them. That was kind of cute and like very metaphorical. I like that, or allegorical. I don't know the right word is. That was cool. I like Tifa being kind of like a mom. For no specific reason at all. I'm just saying. Anyways, let's move past that one. I just like that. I just like that a lot. I like Marlene. Yeah, Marlene having like Aerith's sort of like bow. That was kind of cute too. Like the little ribbon in her hair, or yeah, like the ribbon. She's like definitely taking after Aerith. That was fun. Going back to the Forgotten City. Forbidden City, whatever, you know, the ancient city. I don't know what it's called. Going back there was really cool, and the fight scene there I really liked. I thought that was pretty wild of a scene. Like all the children are literally going into the water where Aerith was like buried or whatnot. That was crazy. And they're like they're becoming one with Sephiroth. They're all becoming Sephiroth followers. I don't know. I like this movie a lot. I thought it was cool. Did you notice the party wearing a pink bow? I did. I didn't know what that was. Wait, is that actually a tribute to Aerith? I noticed that too, and Emmy noticed that. She's like, why does Cloud have that on his arm? Is that actually a tribute to her? Stop, dude. Stop, chat. No. That's really cute. Did you notice the wolf? I did notice the wolf. It disappeared multiple times throughout the movie. I wasn't quite sure what the wolf represented. Was it supposed to be Zack? Or like Aerith or something? That was my theories at the time, is that it was like Aerith watching over him or something. Yeah, it could have just been Torgal, guys. Hold on. Where's Torgal? The best pup of all time, Torgal. God. Clouds was covered up until he was all right with their death, and then he tore his sleeve off. That's cool. I didn't realize that. That's what that represented. Wow. It has something to do with the wolf pendant that Cloud's wearing in this. Yeah, he's wearing that wolf pendant too. Yeah, what does that mean exactly, chat? It's supposed to be his grief and loneliness, like a lone wolf. Even in Smash, 2 of Cloud's 4 Evan children's skins have the sleeve off, allowing you to see his arm with Aerith's ribbon on. That's so cute. Derpy says, just want to say thank you for giving Remake such careful attention and dedication. The OG remake means so much to me and always makes me so happy to see others enjoy them too. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. That means the world to hear. I hope you guys have been seeing the remake VODs. They're not like highlighted in like a really nice highlight. Sorry, we just didn't have time to do that. But all of the remake VODs have been like being slowly uploaded to the archive channel on YouTube. I have 2 YouTube channels. I have my main channel and I have the archive channel, right? And the archive channel is called JC and M Streams, because sometimes Emmy streams, believe it or not. It's been like months, but sometimes she does. And someone just do like exclamation mark VOD really fast, just in case anybody wants to check it out. But we've been uploading the remake VODs from 2020, when it was my first Final Fantasy game I've ever played. So if you've missed that, they've been slowly being uploaded, and I think all of them will come out before Rebirth hits. They should all be there hopefully before Rebirth hits. I'm pretty sure. And there's a lot of content. So if you're like, oh, I haven't been here, that long in the community, and what you played in 2020 and it was your first time you ever played? You played the demo and then you got addicted to it and wanted to play it. Basically, my chat forced me to play Final Fantasy. I never played any Final Fantasy game before. That is all being archived on YouTube finally. Granted, it's very long form. It's multiple 4-hour VODs, but if you want it, it's there. But yeah. And the interviews when they said they wanted Advent Children's art style and remake shocked me. Even though I don't know why I didn't put the 2 together sooner. It makes sense. It truly makes sense. I feel like I'm with you. It shocked me too. But it makes sense though, watching this movie. I'm like, oh, they saw this movie, or they're making this movie, and they're like, damn, what if though? What if we could remake that project someday in this style, right? And of course, it's its own style now, but it's cool that inspired a lot of it. Also, chat, I thought this during the movie, and this is really sad if true, but I need you guys to confirm this. I just saw it pop up on the window here. Denzel, the boy, is he an orphan because of us blowing up the reactor in Final Fantasy VII? Is he an orphan because we basically did a terrorist attack on Shinra? No, it's a plate collapse. Okay. Dude, I thought, because they literally said, there's like a scene. Oh my God. It's the Sector 7 plate. That's the main plate that falls that, like this. They show this. And because I saw Avalanche attacks Midgar, right? And I was like, I had this, I forgot what sector fell. I just forgot what the sectors were called and stuff. That makes sense. So this was Shinra's doing. Okay. This was Shinra's doing. This is when they dropped the plate and they frame Avalanche. Okay. So I need you to know that I didn't think that was the case. So when I was watching this movie and I saw this and I saw the Avalanche attacks Midgar, I was like, oh my God, this is like, you know how like Barrett had a lot of guilt in Classic for blowing up some of the reactors and accidentally like hurting civilians and stuff. I was like, oh my God, the reason why they have this kid, like they're taking care of him, is because they have guilt because they like were doing things the wrong way a little bit. I was like, oh no, did they kill his family? I was like, oh no, sacrifices like, you know, for the greater good kind of thing. I was like, oh God. I was very nervous about that. This is exactly that. No, chat's saying it's not that though, because if this is the plate falling, this is not on Cloud and Company. So this is Shinra deciding to drop the plate, and we were trying to stop that. No, read my message for that. Oh, so yeah, you were saying it was that. My bad. Read that out of order. Remember what Aerith said during the Nibelheim flashback in the OG? Shinra owns the news, so you can't trust it. True. But you gotta see from like this flashed on the screen very quickly, and I was like, oh God, did that happen? I just took it at face value. I got fake news, I guess. His family lived topside. His dad worked at Shinra, tried to get his family out. His wife. How do you guys know that? I don't remember that being said in the movie. Since you started talking about theories, have you looked into Cloud's flashbacks in Remake? Dude, it's so cool seeing Sid in this movie. Like, God, can't wait to see him in Rebirth. But yeah, have you looked into Cloud's flashbacks in Remake? No, I haven't done like a full pass of Remake again yet. I think I might do it next week or something. I don't know. I haven't done that yet, personally. I haven't like gone in depth again on Remake. There's a lot of additional information, novels that takes place between the end, OG, and Adventure and whatnot. Gotcha. So a lot of books and stuff. He's not a party member of Rebirth, apparently. I think they're probably saving. Like, what? Like Sid and Vincent for the third game. That makes sense. I mean, they had Red 13 in Remake, but you couldn't play as him. So I'm sure Sid will probably be around, maybe, or maybe just get introduced to him. And he kind of like he like you see him fighting, but you don't see it. It's like a teaser almost. It's like, oh, look at how cool his playstyle might be. You know. Here, chat. I have a question for you guys. Can I ask another random theory? I know we're jumping the gun. I want to look at Crisis Core a little bit tonight if I have time, but can I jump the gun on something? I don't know how Rebirth is gonna go. I have no idea. I'm really excited. What do you think they'll do as a DLC character if they do something like integrate again? Because they did Yuffie for that. Would they do like a Vincent DLC? I don't think they said they weren't doing it. Really? No way. They said that? I've been staying so far away from like just Final Fantasy VII stuff lately that I have no idea what they've said and haven't said. because I've just been like trying to play the OG and before I get spoiled. They said they wouldn't, but if they did, I imagine that's where Vincent and Sid. It'd be cool to play as the Turks. Yeah, that'd be sick. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to land part 3 in 2027. Dude, that's a quick turnaround though. I don't know. Like, it took them 4 years to do this. We'll see. We'll see. Games take so long to make now. 3 years, I don't know if 3 years is enough. I'm not sure. They do, yeah, they do have some of the baseline stuff though, I imagine. Turk DLC actually cook. I think that would be cool, man. Before Crisis DLC, let's go. I don't even know what that means. I still don't know what Crisis Core means. I know what Crisis Core means. I gotta play it or watch it. One of the two. Oh, Before Crisis is an actual game. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, interesting. Alex, no, I haven't tried the new demo yet. No, I don't think I'm going to until it comes out. The game comes out. Maybe they could if they reused a bunch of assets. Yeah, but it's never as simple as that, you know? Like, people always kind of say, like, oh, like, it's so easy to do that, right? And it's like, it's never that simple. Like, what if there's, like, huge improvements they want to do to the combat? Or, like, you know what I mean? There's so many number of things that could make development take longer than just... Like, think of, like, Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom is on the same map of Breath of the Wild in many ways. Think about how long that took to come out. I think it was, what, 4 or 5? Was it 5 years? It might have been more than that. But, you know what I mean? Like, even with that, it still took a very long time. But the depths. But I mean, surely you're gonna go to new places in a third one too, right? I don't know. I don't know how Rebirth's gonna go, but I imagine Rebirth is not all of the locations. Like, I imagine it's there's gonna be new areas in the third game too, probably. Like, are we getting a submarine in Rebirth? I don't know. I don't know about that one. You know, like, am I gonna, in the third game, am I gonna be in a submarine going like, oh, I found that little dungeon that gave me Hades? Like, you know what I mean? Like, is that gonna exist? I don't know. I don't know how they do that. Who knows? As a game dev, opinion on game preservation and piracy? I don't know, random question, just curious on the viewpoint. Oh man. I feel like games should be preserved. Personally, like, I feel like there should be, like, it's the same way where like people want vinyls and things like that. Like, I think people are always gonna want like I want to put my Final Fantasy VII disc up here, and I want to look at it, and I want to physically own that. I totally get that. I'm personally more of a digital guy though. Like, I don't, like, we have a record player. Like, we could buy vinyls and stuff like that, and that's pretty cool to us. But most of the stuff I buy is digital. I am unfortunately a part of the digital age chat where I definitely probably influenced that with my purchases, because every game that I buy digital pretty much. I haven't really bought a physical disc in, like, God, I don't know, years and years. And I think a lot of that comes as well from just having Steam and things like that on my PC. So I'm kind of already used to that, you know? Like, when the console started doing that more and more, I was already kind of used to that, because, like, oh yeah, it's like Steam. Like, I know it's my PSN account. I know I'm gonna have all this stuff on there, and I don't actually physically own it in my hands, no, but yeah. It is sad though. It is sad when like games that you that just don't exist. It's the same thing with like when movies and shows get like removed from a not live streaming, a streaming service. And it's like, dude, where do they go? Like, I want to watch like for me, right? As someone who likes Lost, right? I would be so sad if Lost is just completely removed off every streaming service. And the only way I can watch that is what? Hope to God I have the digital, or not the digital, the box, the Blu-ray box of Lost or whatever the hell it is. It's probably not even Blu-ray, you know? So I kind of get that. I get that. I get the dilemma. Watch the uploads video on YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I'm just unfortunately too like lazy to seek out the discs a lot of the time, chat. And also, as much as people say they're like, yes, I want more physical stuff, and I get it. The actual percentage of people has to be lower and lower every single year, you know. And I feel like we all kind of know that's true. Like, there is so many more people that buy games digitally now, and discs cost money to make. So I get that dilemma for devs as well. Like, printing discs that's not free. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not like, I don't want to put my ring in the hat, or my hat in the ring completely on that, because I don't want you guys to be like, well, JC doesn't. I totally get both sides of it. I'm just saying I'm probably more of a digital guy, and I like having, like, I'm someone that would like the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth like box on my shelf, but I don't need the disc to be in it. If that makes sense. Weirdly, I know it's like a thing. A lot of people are like, no, I want the collector's edition with the disc. I get that, but I don't mind it as much. I'm sorry. I've contributed, chat. I've contributed to this future. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know. I did have a terrifying thought though. Recently, granted, I don't think it would have mattered if I had it digital or physical. But chat, I have no idea if my Elden Ring save is still alive. Like, I definitely deleted Elden Ring off my PlayStation because I needed room. And I don't remember if it saved my... I have no idea. So, I don't know what to do when that DLC comes out. What am I... Like, if I don't have my save, what the hell am I going to do? I'm hoping it's on the cloud. I'm hoping, chat. I don't know. I'm hoping. I have not reacted to that trailer yet. No. On the cloud, yeah. I can check if it still exists on PlayStation if I re-download it. I could do that tonight for the meme, and we could see it together. It'd be kind of funny. That being said, we're kind of, I can tell we're slowing down on the Advent Children talk, but is there anything else you guys wanted to ask me about? Not to make it all about me, but like, like, I'm just like, this is the one time I'll probably talk about Advent Children like a lot in detail on stream. So is there anything you guys wanted to ask me about? I feel like we covered a lot of it, a lot of my thoughts. I mean, I don't know if I'd give the movie like a rating, because I don't really like giving ratings. I feel also just like weird doing that as a dev nowadays. It's like, I'm not gonna rate a game, and yeah, I'm just not gonna do that as much. But I like giving my thoughts and stuff. I liked it a lot. It was really cool, and it was really weird watching like an epilogue of the game. JC Silver put some pics of Final Fantasy characters of Kingdom Hearts in Discord. Dude, but why would you want to spoil that for me? Don't you want me to play Kingdom Hearts? Gotcha. Aerith, how was seeing her? I love Aerith, dude. I literally love Aerith so much. God. Just you saw a Final Fantasy game at a theater. How'd you feel? Dude, I'm just happy that, like, I'm just happy. You want to get real for a second? Can I get real for a second? I know Genova's still playing all this stuff, and it sounds epic. But I'm just happy that, like, this kind of stuff can exist. Like, in 2024, I can go to the movie theater and see, like, an early 2000s, I think it's early 2000s, something like that, right? Or late 2000s, like, I don't know. The first decade of the 2000s. I can go see a movie like that. 2005, there you go. Before Halo 3 hasn't even come out yet. And I can literally go see a movie like that in theaters, and it's packed. Like, a lot of people are in the theater. And I can choose to watch it sub or dub. They have both versions of it. I watched it dub because I'm a loser. But roast me, chat, roast me. But I just didn't think that would. I just. What are the odds of that? Like, and maybe it's the benefits of living in California. And as much as I hate a lot of things about California, it is cool there are events like that. Like, that's a thing. Like, there's people in California that will go and see, you know, because you usually get select, like, if something's showing in a movie theater, there's probably a showing somewhere in California, right? Like, it's just, you know, same thing with, like, orchestras and things like that. Like, seeing the, you know, just a couple of weeks ago, going to the Nier Automata concert, right? Like, that was crazy for me. And doing that, and then, like, a couple weeks later, it's like, boom, watching a movie. And I played this game for the first time now. Like, that was just a really fun experience for me. And it kind of, like, it almost didn't even matter the quality of the movie in some ways. I was just so happy to, like, get that opportunity, because I just, in every other year, it would have been like, like, I just need to watch it, like, on my couch at home, or I just need to watch it, like, on my monitor, you know. And the fact that Emmy went, and Emmy didn't even know the story too much, and she also cried like I did, and it affected me in that way. And also, definitely, here's what's interesting, chat. If you watched my Final Fantasy VII Classic playthrough, I think I didn't cry that much. I don't know if you guys, like, noticed that, but, like, I feel like you guys probably expected me to cry and bawl my eyes out, and I didn't, which was interesting. I had more feelings of, like, anger and, oh my God, why is this happening? Like, I was upset. Like, towards the end, I was getting more emotional. But it's exactly what I was saying during that playthrough. Weirdly, I think now that I know the truth, it's going to hit me like a brick if that happens in Rebirth. Like, if that happens, that is where I'm going to sob. Because I sobbed the most of any, well, Final Fantasy 16 not included in this. I sobbed the most to anything Final Fantasy 7 related to Advent Children in the movie theater. Because when they were showing those scenes and she was talking and they finally showed her face and all that kind of thing, and I'm sitting there next to Emmy and I'm like, no, they're not doing this right now. And they're in the church and the flowers are there and all the kids are there. I was like, no. And I literally, like, had streaks of water going down my face. I swear to God, I'm not making this up. Like, it hit me so much harder in seeing Advent Children than even having that moment happen in FF7. And also, like I told you guys in FF7, I expected something like that to happen. I didn't expect it to happen in the way that it did. And it made me furious that it happened in, like, Act 1. I was like, are you joking me? But now that I'm, like, I've had more emotional stuff and I've had more of, like, hearing Aerith's voice talk about, like, it's almost like that feel. It's just that, like, moving on tone of, like, it's okay that I'm gone. Like, that sort of, like, it'll make me cry. It will make me cry. Like anything like that in any media just makes me cry. Like, it's okay, move on. Like it's okay, let me go. Like, no. So if anything like that happens in Rebirth, goodbye, gamers. Goodbye, gamers. Those tears were pinning for days for JC. He literally, why did he scream? I'm being animated. I'm sorry. Emmy, I'm talking about how we cried to the end of Advent Children. Also, another thing, I'm gonna expose Emmy. Emmy got home, and I was like, "Ooh, like, can I show you some stuff from Remake?" And she was like, "No." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And she was like, "Should I?" she was like, "No." She was like, "Meanie, this is not being meanie. This is not being meanie." No. Chat, she said she had the a little bit of no, Emmy, no. She told me she didn't want to see any scenes from Remake, and she didn't want me to explain Remake any further, just in case. See ya in 3 months, guys. You can take the cats, that's fine. Just leave Winter and take Ellie, thank you. That's fine. Bye-bye, Ellie. No, not Winter. Oh, God. Anyways, though, it was a great chat. I had a great time. You can't tell. I'm excited to talk about it, so it was a fun time for me. Definitely a fun time for me. Why is Winter catching straight? I don't know, dude. Winter always gets roasted. I didn't see JC's OG stream. Did he cry during Red's backstory? I mean, I was really emotional, but I don't think I like cried. You'll know when I cry. You'll see the tears. But I still, like, I'll get teared up with games. Like it'll make me tear up. But, like, cry. Nah. You'll know. Sephiroth hot. Dude, Emmy was like, Sephiroth's hot. Vincent is hot. That was her too. And Zach is hot. That was literally what she said. Finding out the... Emmy, you're so funny. This is the same dude that only cried for Survivor World. This dude's Office Rocker. Who the F is Rufus? Dude, I was trying so hard to explain who Rufus was. Rufus is so cool, Emmy. Oh, shoot. Rufus is in Remake as well. Dude, you would love Rufus. Yeah, Rufus in Remake. Honestly, pretty boy. Oh, man. Yeah, he's cool as hell. I feel like Rufus was so cool in Remake. Anyways, what am I looking for? Let me get like... What do I want? I want Collapse Expressway, as always. That was the only review I gave on Twitter after. Yeah, I would love a review from Emmy. Emmy, I found out that the stream that a lot of people don't like the villains. So you were on that boat as well. Like we were kind of in that boat. We weren't crazy. We weren't crazy because I was like, yeah, like I think the weakest part of the movie was like these strange villains that came out of nowhere. I agree. And also, you guys were saying that, yeah, some of the lines were a bit goofy. Yeah. But I also, it's like, it's a dub from 2005. You know? Like, I kind of, like, I put aside that. Dilly dally, shilly shally. Oh my god, he did say that. I totally forgot about that. Oh my god. Literally, Sephiroth goes, "Get on your knees, Cloud." And M lost her mind, bro. She looked. I'm choking. Oh god, dude. That's so funny. Oh. Get on your knees, Cloud. What is it? Get on your knees, Cloud. I want you to beg for forgiveness. Hello, Cloud. I will never be a memory, or whatever the hell he said. I will always be a memory, Cloud. That line spawned a lot of fan art. Oh no. It was this. What was it? What was it, Emmy? What was it? I love getting Emmy's like review. It's so different from mine. What's she typing, chat? What is she typing? Let her cook. Oh my god, Linkin Park released a new song tonight with Chester singing it. Oh my god. I gotta listen to that at some point. It's literally a song from a song they never released from back in the day, I think. Yep. Apparently. Maybe I'm wrong, but seems like that. My Twitch restart. What were you gonna say, Emmy? What were you gonna say? It's from One More Light. Gotcha. What is she cooking? How's your Twitch just restart? It's no loss. Find myself more victim. I'll tell you that right now. I love Lost, dude. Lost was so good. That song was amazing. You will only ever be a memory. I will never be a memory. Yeah, the pause. I saw it in dub, Vonzel. I didn't see it subbed. I only saw it dubbed. Linkin Park dropping music, FF7 AC in theaters. Is it 2005? Like, honestly, yeah. True. Okay, chat. So, I mean, I feel like that's a good, we talked about it for a good hour or so, but absolutely amazing. I gotta say one final note. The outfits kicked so much ass for me. Like Tifa's outfit, so good. I liked Cloud's look. I liked his look a lot. I like the punished Cloud look. It's edgy, but I liked it. Aerith looked exactly like I wanted her to in the movie, to be honest. All of that was really cool. Really freaking cool. Barrett's freaking weapon that's like spinning around was so sick. They look great. They look cool. I thought that was sick. Everyone's great except Barrett. I like Barrett's look. I thought it was cool. I also just like characters having a different look. Like, that's always fun for me. You know? It's like, oh, this is Anakin from Attack of the Clones, and this is Anakin from Revenge of the Sith. He's got long hair now, and he doesn't have the weird, like, braid thing. The dual wielding? Yeah, that was cool. I cosplayed Advent Children Tifa back in the day. She looks so cool. I love how she looked, dude. Yeah, I loved his bike. I talked about it at the beginning, but I loved his bike. His bike, like, slotting all the weapons in it, so sick. That was so cool. Like, like, oh, that was clean. Oh, I love how Seph showed up. Yeah, that was cool too. I loved. Oh, I do like the scene though. I will say one of my favorite scenes in the movie. Weird thought was when Carlage, however you say his name, when he was looking at Rufus and he's like, "Look at me," and he like bends down, and then he like raises his head. Kadaj, he like raises his head. And he's all of a sudden like the screen is like flickering like crazy to Sephiroth. That was so cool, dude. Or if I can find that. See if I can find that. Yeah, dude. And the music behind it. This.
But sir, surely you've noticed.
Yeah, this song is sick. This. This is cool. Like, that was just really freaking cool to me, dude. I love that. I love that, dude. The Buster Sword being like retired in that spot as well. So yeah, the Buster Sword was like retired where, like, is it implied that Cloud, after his journey of FF7, retires the sword where he got it from Zack? Because that's what I inferred. Is that correct? And he only like picks it up maybe when he might need it or something. Yeah. Okay, can you guys answer one more thing for me? What was the flower thing at the end of the movie? Like the flowers were here. Is this like far, far future? Like more ending of FF7 type beat? Like far, far future? Flowers are growing when nothing else grows. It's the same spot where the Buster Sword was, though, right? Isn't it the same spot? So when did these flowers grow? And who is the voice at the end? Because I was a little bit, me and Amy were a little bit confused about that. Like, there's people walking.
Is this somebody's grave?
No. This is where a hero began his journey.
See? Like, when is that? Who's talking and what time is this? I assume this was far future, like... Wait, that's Cloud?
Is this somebody's grave?
No.
I guess it is Cloud and Denzel, isn't it?
This is where a hero began his journey.
Cloud moves the Buster Sword to the church. Did he? Okay, then it's like, it's just a little bit after then. He must do that. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I thought they were doing a thing like far, far in the future. It was just random people talking. All right. I did not catch that it was actually them talking. That makes sense, though. Thank you for clearing that up. See, this is proof I really did only see this for the first time because I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, so it's midnight. You want a novel spoiler? Wait on it, just in case. It is midnight, chat. I don't necessarily want to go to bed yet because I had a little bit of caffeine for my tea. Had some tea in my Mario pipe. Kind of weird, but I am curious about two things tonight. Elden Ring DLC trailer reaction. We could do an Elden Ring DLC trailer reaction. We could. We don't have to. We could wait on that too. Or I could try Crisis Core. Try. I did get a $50 donation on the last stream, and I feel obligated to at least try Crisis Core. Like, you know, I don't think, and again, let me preface. I don't think we are going to finish Crisis Core before Rebirth. I don't even think we're going to I don't think you guys are going to get a full playthrough of it. I hate to be a bearer of bad news, but I just don't think I have time. I'm going to be honest. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it. Like, oh, what's the vibe of this? And then maybe we do something where it's like, okay, watching the Crisis Core story. And that then we're mostly caught up to speed with Rebirth. Mostly. Because I don't necessarily mind that. That's okay. That's okay. Just start. Quit your job. Get divorced. I mainly care about the story and characters, so I'm good with that. True. Okay. Here's what I say. Let's hold off on Elden Ring chat. I know you guys probably want me to react to that. I can react to that this weekend, maybe at some point. But listen here. Okay? This is a Final Fantasy stream, damn it. Let's check it out. Let's check out Crisis Core before I go to bed tonight. All right? I owe you guys that much. Because I'm feeling the vibe. Advent Children made me want to know more of the story. And I want to see what the prologue is. And then we'll see and be like, okay. Now where's the story? Because I don't know if I want to play through all of Crisis Core, personally. I know you guys are saying it's possible to play supersonic speed. Here's the thing. How do I explain this? And I don't want to sit here and keep explaining this either because I feel like I'm just boring you guys. But if Rebirth was one more week out, if it was 2 weeks instead of one, I would do it. But I need to be smart and not be a dummy and not stress myself out and be like, oh God, I got to finish this before Rebirth. Oh my God, I got to finish this before Rebirth or everything's ruined. Oh my God, oh God. And then also, not to mention, Emmy has talked to me about this. She's like, okay, if you play Crisis Core, you're gonna speed run that, and you're gonna go crazy. And then keep in mind that the main course, big streams are coming for Persona again and Rebirth. That's a whole other grind of things that is about to happen. There's a big grind of content that is just festering next week. It's Persona and Rebirth. Persona and Rebirth. And we're just going to do streams like that, all the time. And so I almost would rather just take it easy rather than stress myself out because I'm going to be stressed getting more Rebirth content to you guys and getting more Persona content to you guys, even though I'm going to take my time with it, but I'm still going to be stressed about it because I always am stressed no matter what a little bit. So I feel like I should just be smart and take it a little bit more chill this week. And that's why I was like, hey, let me do a stream where we just talk about Advent Children and maybe check out Crisis Core a little bit. Maybe do another stream, somewhere early next week that's watching all Crisis Core cutscenes. I think it'd be kind of fun. It'd be like a little watch party, Crisis Core watch party. Be fun as hell. And then we can theorize finally about Rebirth, maybe at the end of it. Because I have a lot of weird thoughts now from everything. Anyways, let me load up. So get your final snacks in because we're gonna play Crisis Core at least for a little bit. I want to see what the heck this game is about, at least for a second. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense, chat. I'm sorry. I wish I could be a full-time streamer sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm not. You're gonna have to just get me when you get me. Anyways, load it up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.